Welcome back to Sidelines TV. I'm here today at the Palm Beach Polo and Country Club in Wellington, Florida with David Offen. David, how are you?
I'm great, thanks, Rob.
Great. David is the co-founder of the Polo Players Support Group and the president as well. Can you tell us something about that?
Well, we started the Polo Players Support Group in 2001, and it came about as a result of fellow player Rob Walton broke his neck and became a quadriplegic in a bad accident in '95. And we had for a few years, Samantha Charles and I got together and we started some arena benefits at Palm Beach Polo. We did that for a few years, and after a few years in the arena, some of the 10-goal players came and asked if we could. They wanted to help Rob, but could they play on the grass? And I said, well, if you guys will bring horses to the grass, we certainly can do that. And so in 2000, we had the first 40-goal game at Royal Palm Polo in Boca. Thank you to the Oxley family for hosting us there for a number of years. And we raised $200,000 for Rob Walton in 2000, $100,000 of which came from Tom Oxley, very generously from Tom Oxley to Rob. But there was an apparent need to help not just Rob but other players and grooms, and the people that were supporting Rob and the benefits kept asking about tax deductions, and of course you can't get tax relief for donations to an individual. So in combination with all those things, we formed the Polo Players Support Group, a 501c3, and since 2002 we've hosted a 40-goal game every year. Since 04-05 we moved to IPC, and we've been there ever since.
And that's been the Outback 40-goal challenge?
It has, and now it's the Outback 40-goal challenge presented by Nespresso. Delighted.
That's great. People are playing pylon.
Well, we're delighted to have Nespresso on board to add to our wonderful group of corporate sponsors. Jim Wissenand has been a wonderful supporter over the years, really helping a lot with the team sponsors. This year we have EFG Bank and Equus and Company. We have Grey Goose Vodka, Lucchese Boots are doing the Best Playing Pony sponsor, a number of other sponsors, and of course all the wonderful people that buy the boxes and the tables. 95% of our money is raised from the 500 or 600 people that purchase the boxes and support the dinner and auction. Having
been at a few myself, it's really a great event too. It's great players. It's a whole different atmosphere. It doesn't feel like a regular competitive game. It's got a lot more camaraderie.
Well, it is an exhibition match, and as such, all the 10-goal players very generously donate their services and bring horses to the field. We don't ever want to have a 10-goal player get hurt in our match and mess up one of the 26-goal teams or one of the 20-goal teams, and jeopardize their regular season. But it's a chance to see these guys really put on some teamwork, some spectacular fancy shots. We have the Grey Goose Shot of the Day award. So one of the things we've been doing in the 40-goal is similar to the arena rules, where in the arena a number of years ago they introduced the 2-point rule, where you shoot beyond center in the arena, you get 2 goals instead of 1. And as an effort to try to speed up the game and add excitement, we've put in a 2-point arc about 80 yards out from the center of the goal in an arc to the sideboards, and we've encouraged the 10-goal players to try to take some long shots from outside that 2-point rule, and we've had some spectacular results in the last 3 years doing it. A couple years ago, Adolfo's team was fouled with only a few seconds left, and he chose to they were awarded a penalty 4. He chose to move the ball back behind the 2-point line, and he hit a perfect shot up and over everybody, and Hollywood couldn't have written a better script.
I can imagine if you offered 10 goals, if he tapped it in the air the whole way down without letting it touch the ground.
Well, we see a lot of that, not necessarily the whole way, but actually brings back a memory way back in, I believe it was the very first 40-goal game in Boca. Lolo Castagnolo, they won the game on the last few second rush down the field, and he had a spectacular shot out of the air, which passed the ball up about 120 yards to a teammate who went and scored. So, as I say, we see these guys put on a show, and
it really is a show.
Yeah, it's a show, and they they hit some spectacular shots, and they mix and match. One day they're fierce opponents, and the next day they're teammates. So.
Yeah, that's what it's a totally different vibe. Yeah. If anyone out here is interested in helping you out, what's the best way to find you?
The website is www.polosupport.com. My number is area code 516-528-3821, and anybody interested specifically in the dinner and auction should contact me directly, because that will sell out. But there will be tickets of all price ranges available the day of the game at the gate. If anybody wants to donate silent auction items, we're still collecting those. We have a number of wonderful live auction items. In fact, we have a number of hunting and fishing trips, safaris, photographic and shooting hunting trips, fishing trips in the bone fishing in the Bahamas, fishing in Argentina. Those are available ahead of time, pre-auction.
Okay.
And at the event, we have some fantastic items. Ray and Christine Mayer have generously donated Vail Chalet, which it's www.vail Chalet, an absolutely spectacular top-end ski chalet right on the ski in, ski out in Vail. We have a Breeders' Cup package, which is always very popular. We have duck hunts at Bellow Farm outside St. Louis, donated by Adolphus Bush. A number of other fantastic, and of course we always auction off the players' shirts, which is always a big fantastic money raiser, and the players are great about throwing in lessons with their shirts. So
great. Well, thanks for taking the time today. I know your son is playing. Great luck to him.
All right. Well, thank you.
And we'll get back with everyone at the Outback 40 Goal Challenge. For Sidelines TV, I'm Rob Jordan.